center field. Back goes Maynard at the wall. It's gone. Michael Johnson's 13th home run.
What's up, Clemson Nation? Well, before I get into anything, I want to tell y'all to drop down there and vote Swafford out if you want to. It's a petition. ACC fans, y'all need to do it. Just go in there and vote. You don't have to put your real name or anything. And secondly, let's talk about Clemson basketball and what we've done and the great game we played Saturday. We played a great game Saturday against NC State. You know, we were down late, and then Tanner Smith hits 2 key free throws, and then Andre Young hits 2 key three-pointers at the end of the game. Tigers moved to 15-13. We beat Georgia Tech last Tuesday, so we've now won, I believe, 4 out of 5 games. We moved to 15-13 and 7-7 in the ACC. We still have a chance to finish 4th. Only way we go to the NCAA tournament is to win the ACC. But if we win out and win a game or two in the ACC tournament, we'd be probably number 1 in the NIT. But still, you know, that would be good compared to where we were a few weeks ago. Now let's talk about baseball. And the biggest rivalry in college baseball by far. You know, I made a video last year, and South Carolina Moore was involved with that hate week. You know, I'm hoping some of you Gamecock TTCers come out here and get involved with it this week. It's the Battle of Palmetto State in baseball. Y'all have had the advantage lately. You know, you never know who's going to win this series. South Carolina has looked better this year so far. You know, just South Carolina's pitching has been excellent, and Roth will be pitching against us this year, which Clemson fans, you know, he's done very good against Clemson the past couple of years. And we're going to have to deal with him. South Carolina's pitchers have been just outstanding so far this season in the 6 games they've played. Clemson's pitching has been off pretty bad this year, but our hitting has been a lot better than we expected it to be with the young talent and the people that we lost last year. Our hitting has been pretty good. Now, South Carolina and Clemson have both had off days hitting the ball. With Clemson, we're 4-2. We've lost the game to Maine. And who were we playing in the first series? I think it was UAB. My mind's blank right now. But we were down 6-0 in the last game against Maine. We came back and won 9-6. That was yesterday. We should not be down 6-0 to Maine. And if South Carolina gets up 6-0 in a game, they're going to win it. And we got to improve on that. You know, as far as this rivalry goes, it's been back and forth the last few years as far as the series in the regular season is concerned. Clemson won it 2 years ago, including a 19-6 win in Columbia. And of course, we know what happened in Omaha. South Carolina eliminated us, and Jack Leggett has just not been able to produce in Omaha. He's been 2-0 a few times, which all he had to do was win one more game to get the national championship, and he's gone 0-2 all of those times. And he's really got to get these players better ready when they're in Omaha. But as far as this series goes, South Carolina won it last year. Clemson won in Clemson. Clemson hasn't lost in Clemson in a few years to South Carolina, so I'm hoping we can chalk that one up as a win. It'll be tough for Clemson to come in here and take the series against the Gamecockers. You know, we just have to improve a lot on pitching, because I think we will do okay, you know, and be able to get 4 or 5 runs on South Carolina if we play great on offense. You know, I don't see us getting like up to 8 and 9 like we've been doing the last few games. But we have the potential to, you know, and just it should be a great game. Now, this rivalry really is the Duke, North Carolina of college baseball. It's the Auburn, Alabama of college baseball. It is the biggest thing, you know, as far as the rivalry is concerned. It is more important than the basketball rivalry by far. But between Clemson and Carolina, it's football than baseball in this rivalry. Now, that just could be because the basketball teams aren't too great, and we've never really been good at the same time. We're both powerhouses in baseball, and of course football is going to be a rivalry. But Yeah, it's the second biggest rivalry in the state. South Carolina's, you know, gotten even a larger fan base since they won their back-to-back national championships in baseball. In this game, like I said, it'll come down to pitching for Clemson. South Carolina's pitchers are going to be great. I already know that. A huge win for Clemson would be taking the series 2-1. We cannot afford to get swept. We cannot get swept by South Carolina. It can't happen in this year. So I think we'll win in Clemson without a doubt. The game on Friday in Charleston, I believe whoever wins that game will win the series. I think that's safe to say. Whoever wins in Charleston Friday will win the series. I'm still working on trying to get tickets to the Clemson game in Clemson. I won't be in Columbia or Charleston, of course, Friday. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I want to see some of you guys come out here, some of you Gamecock TTCers, if any Clemson guys want to come out and make a video. It's Baseball Hate Week. Expect to see something from the real USC. Let's go, guys. Clemson's going to... I'm gonna be a bold statement here. Get a bold statement. Clemson's going to win the series 2-1 this year. Nobody's going to sweep anybody. It's going to be 2-1 somebody. I'll say Clemson, being a Clemson fan. South Carolina has played better this year. They're undefeated. They're number 2 and 3 in some polls. Clemson's number 15. But you never know what can happen in a rivalry. Go Tigers. Let's get this out here. Let's go.